that this is a positive outcome coming in, because even if we look into what happened in December, both the sides, India and China, appear to have disengaged. Well, this is what has been said by the U.S. State Department Principal Deputy Spokesperson Vedant Patel when he was responding to the media query in regular briefing.
Last week, Xi Jinping held a meeting from the PLA headquarters in Beijing with the PLA troops stationed on the India-China border. He inspected their combat readiness, he asked about border patrol, he asked them to persist in their efforts, he asked them to make new contributions. This is, of course, a border that has seen tensions over the last 2 years. How would you read it, and what would be your take on the larger dynamic that's still ongoing on the India-China border? And then I have a follow-up.
I will have to get back. Actually, I will have to get back to you on the specific developments that you just mentioned. But we are closely monitoring this situation broadly on regarding the border clashes, and are glad to hear, at least in December, that both sides have appeared to have disengaged. But we'll check if we've got any specific updates for you.
Sorry, you're saying that both sides disengaged in December?
You're speaking about the situation with India,
yeah.
Correct? Yes.
Are you suggesting that both sides disengaged?
No, I was speaking previously that they had.
Srinjoy with us. So, Srinjoy, what do we make of the U.S. statement there saying that both sides have disengaged and the situation for now seems to be under control according to the U.S.?
Well, just a few days ago, the Army chief, during his press briefing, mentioned that the Chinese had built up across the line of actual control in Arunachal Pradesh. And in fact, the Army chief had said that all those soldiers who had come there for exercises had not got back, which is why the Chinese have more troops than they normally do across Arunachal Pradesh. And India has been forced to take similar actions in terms of troops and reserves. So the situation is not as normal as many people would believe. There is still that build-up by China, and we will have to see when China decides that enough is enough and moves back.
But also, what can we make of the statement? Because the United States has so far tried to maintain a balancing view when it comes to the LAC standoff between India and China. But of course, they have come forward saying that they are somewhat happy with the disengagement, with a slight disengagement, which was agreed by both India and China back in December.
The only thing that it said is that, yes, there hasn't been another border clash as there was in near Tawang some time ago. But beyond that, as far as the build-up is concerned, that build-up is still there. Yes, there has been no clash, but the build-up remains. Perhaps the Americans are happy that there has been no clash.
Right. Srinjoy, thanks very much for joining in at this point. So the real-time situation, that would be very different to what the U.S. State Department seems to be responding in their regular briefing, saying that Washington is relieved that the situation on both sides, whether it comes to India and China, is for now calm at the border areas. We'll be back after a short break. You're watching the Morning News Hour.